Hello, my name is Mary Burnett. I'm a graduate student at the University of Alabama in the College of Human Environmental Sciences, specializing in interactive technology. This is a quick overview of some of the research studies dealing with the virtual world and higher education. There are three components to the Second Life experience: technical infrastructure, which renders the visual experience in real time; immersion and co-presence, the feeling of being there and a strong sense of co-presence with the other avatars; and finally, socialization and social objects. It is the relationship between people and objects, and the importance of shared interests through social objects that creates the conditions under which these social spaces work. You engage in social interaction, discover your artistic side, travel, and experience things you might not be able to do in real life. Dealing with a scholastic game, you can use skills and apply them using an environment created to help sharpen skills that you will need in the real world. It mirrors the real world from an individual's perspective in conjunction with the structure of the class. Who is using virtual worlds in higher education? John Carroll University is bringing together distance professors and students through virtual classrooms. One professor is working on a novel that includes a proposal for a social justice seminal series called First Year Seminars based in Second Life. Other professors are using Second Life as a base for discussing and generating ideas and implementing utopia ideas. Another professor is using it for ethics simulations, including making medical decisions. There are additional plans to create classes for military science, math, and foreign language departments. Students in Elizabeth Barrett's Convention and Event Management course put together a launch party for Kansas State University's recently renamed Department of Hospitality Management and Dietetics. They reserved a place, ordered flowers and catering to create a realistic experience. The students learned to not only plan for events in the real world, but how to do so in a virtual world. With events getting more expensive, Second Life is going to be utilized more, said Constant Nelson, a senior in hotel and restaurant management. Unlike other forms of teleconferencing, this gives a person a face. They can virtually sit in a boardroom and see other faces. Beth Ritter Guth joined her 8 literary students for her contemporary literature course in Second Life. The class was reading Mama Day by Gloria Naylor. The students visited the grave of a character and then wrote obituaries. I build environments where students can really explore the literature. It is the novel in 3D. Joe Sanchez, an assistant instructor in the School of Information at the University of Texas, Austin, says his students enjoy learning about leadership by building avatars to look like personal role models, such as Mother Teresa, and conduct small group conversations between the avatars and the persona of the characters. In the Digitalize Carmichael Hall, students can take School, Culture, and Society, a class taught by Rebecca Ballard. The avatar shown is the image of Miss Ballard. A virtual world can sometimes bring a better understanding of certain things, says UA education professor Rick Hauser, a founder of the school's Second Life endeavor. He feels that the virtual world can enhance the learning of certain things. The goal of the virtual campus is not only to educate UA students, but also to recruit future students to the actual campus. Professor Hamish Coates, Higher Education at the University of Melbourne, suggests 4 engagement styles. These are applicable in both real and virtual worlds. Intense. Students report an intense form of engagement, are highly involved with their university studies. They tend to see teaching staff as approachable and to see their learning environment as responsive, supportive, and challenging. Independent. An independent study of engagement is characterized by more academically and less socially oriented approach to study. Students reporting an independent style of study sees themselves as participants in a supportive learning community. They see staff as being approachable, as responsive to student needs, and as encouraging student reflection and feedback. These students tend to be less likely, however, to work well with other students within or beyond class, or to be involved in enriching events and activities around campus. Collaborative. Students enjoy interacting with other students and staff and does well in the university community, particularly by participating in broad, beyond-class talent development. Passive. It is likely that students whose response styles indicate passive styles of engagement rarely participate other than the general activities and conditions linked to productive learning. I created my own avatar to explore Second Life and discovered several universities and colleges that are using Second Life in their curriculum. There is a skill set is necessary to maneuver around, but it is an interactive environment that enhances the experience for the distant student by adding the component of a relative face-to-face interactions. In conclusion, in 2003, Second Life became available to the public. The University of Dublin was the first to use Second Life in an academic way in 2007. Although there are mixed reviews as to the maneuvering and lag dealing with Second Life, the majority of the students enjoyed the exploration and the interaction with their fellow students. With the application of COAT student engagement styles, the educators' specifics for their class, and the virtual world, this combination creates an effective and interactive learning experience for students. I hope you have found this summary informative and explore more of the virtual world for yourself. For additional information on this program and others, please visit the Institute of Interactive Technology at www.iit.ches.ua.edu. I have been your host, Mary Burnett. Goodbye.